Hey y'all, so it is currently June 2nd, which means I've been living in Istanbul now for like 3 weeks. Excuse the noises if you hear drills and stuff because they're building our wardrobe, we don't have a closet, so we bought a wardrobe. They're building that in the other room. Anyway, I wanted to speak on my channel and what I've been showing so far. I feel like it seems that I've turned this into a couples channel, which was very unintentional, but I know that I see that every video is just me and my boyfriend. I definitely still have my own hobbies and things outside of that, but being real and not making excuses, I really just have not been pouring into myself the way that I should have been these past like 6 or 7 months. And I say that because, to make a long story short, I came back to America in December and I was really just working nonstop for 5 months of me being in America, day in, day out, and I did not have time to even nurture my own hobbies and interests during that time because I was really just slaving, y'all. Like, I don't know, thinking back into that time, I didn't vlog much because I was seriously working like early in the morning to late at night, working these jobs that were paying me like $14 an hour. So I'm having to work extra just so I can meet ends meet and survive, because I had to close off my lease back in America before I could even move here. So now that I've moved here and it's been 3 weeks, we're kind of like settled in more. I feel like I can finally breathe and get back to the things that make me feel whole again. And yeah, I feel like some of y'all who have been on the channel, you know that I like to paint. I'm very much in tune with my spirituality. I like to be in nature. I like to write. Like I've written a fiction book before and everything. Like, I have a lot of things that I like to do, and so I'm just now getting back to that. I was kind of feeling down about it because me coming here, I just felt like everything hit me at once. Like the new life, just everything was hitting me at once, and then also me realizing how distant I've been to the things that make me feel good. But enough of the venting with that. I'm gonna give myself grace during this process of returning back to myself and just take it one day at a time, just as I'm taking everything else one day at a time. So a lot of people ask me what really fueled me making this big decision and moving all the way across the world to Istanbul. Everybody's saying how this is such a huge decision and like, how are you doing this, or how did you come to the decision? It's just like, when things feel right in your life, not even just pertaining to this situation, but when something feels right to you, when you get your own signs and confirmations with your own intuition, you should act on it. You should act on it, because you'll miss out on so much questioning everything that you feel, or like waiting for some type of sign or waiting to be ready for something. You need to act on your desires and your intuition when everything feels aligned. And so that's what I do, and it always works for me. Hopefully y'all can take something from that, because I've always won with the things that I took a chance on, simply because of me feeling like it was right, and that was all the confirmation that I be needing. So for one, I come from not the best of neighborhoods. Like, I came from the hood or the projects, whatever you want to call it, and everybody around me, from friends to family to like just my community in general, they only know what's around them. Like, they don't know about other countries. They only know what they see on the internet, and of course that comes with biased statements and judgments because they haven't actually experienced it. So I'm the first, am I the first? Yeah, like I'm the first person who even had the idea to get out of the country and actually move somewhere different and experience and create a life somewhere else. Okay, not even just when it comes to moving to another country or moving out of America. It's terrible to let fear drive you and control you of what you will and won't do just because of like your lack of knowledge of the certain thing. And so I don't know, everybody around me just seemed so like limited and what is the word? Like, I don't know the word, but it just seemed like a lot of people are being held back just because of their fear of not wanting to do something they never seen anybody else do. And so my energy throughout my whole life, I've always wanted to do what I wanted to do, regardless of if I was scared of it or not. And so I don't know, I guess that trait just carried on to my adulthood, and that's why I'm like this. Growing up and having people around you conditioned to thinking that their life is just gonna be, you know, you from the projects, you're gonna stay in the projects, or you're gonna stay in a lower walk of life, or you just gonna stay lower class, and this is just what it is. Like, you know, they just had that it is what it is type of mindset, or like, this where we come from, so this all we got. And I always seen myself experiencing more than what I've been presented, or I've always seen that I can accomplish and achieve things that nobody around me could, because my environment does not shift or shape my reality and my future. Before I even got into this relationship, I always wanted to move out of the country, out of my country. And so last year, before me and him started this, I had plans to move to like South America or something. Like, I was trying to find somewhere to move. Like, once my lease was up in July, I was like, okay, I'm done with America, I want to move. So that was something that really fueled me making this decision, because I already wanted to leave America anyway. And so when me and him decided to start back talking again, of course he's living here, I'm living there, so when we started back talking and things started getting serious, I had to make up in my mind and think about, like, okay, if you really like this guy and you feel like y'all are gonna, you know, take this relationship further, you're gonna have to come to Istanbul, because he doesn't have no green card or nothing like that to where he can come to America and we continue our life in America. It wasn't an option. So if I wanted this relationship, I would have had to come here. Like, it was no ifs, ands, or buts, or it just wasn't gonna work. And so also, with things going good with us, like talking, I didn't want to be talking to somebody that I just was never gonna see. Also, even though I did move here, I didn't think it was gonna happen as fast as it did. We were talking and we made plans for me to come to Istanbul just to visit. I was just going to visit. I was going with no expectation of even moving here or anything like that. I ended up coming here last year and I was staying with him and his family. By the end of my stay in Istanbul, our relationship, of course, progressed really fast and everything felt right. So when we booked my ticket back to America, we also booked me a return ticket, and after a couple months of me being here, we just decided, like, okay, I'm gonna move here. Like, it was really just that simple. Like, it's not really like a big story to tell or a big why. It was just, I already wanted to leave America in the first place. I came here, our relationship progressed beautifully. We made the decision for me to move in May. So I went back to America, worked as hard as I could, paid off my lease, packed my bags, and May the 8th, I was on my flight to Istanbul. So that was really it. Of course, I could have been like hesitant and like, you know, in my head about everything, but if things feel right for me in my life, I'm gonna do them. And if y'all have been on my channel for long enough, y'all know I just go with the flow of however I feel. I'm a very impulsive person. I just go with how I feel, and everything always works out for me being very impulsive the way that I am. So yeah, we're here now. We here. If y'all have any questions about me also, not even just this move, you can feel free to ask me. I want to do like a updated, like a Q&A or something like that, because I know that part of the family on here is people who've been like here from the beginning, like my OGs, but I also know that there's some of you who are just now joining the family and joining this journey with me. So if y'all have any questions about me that you want to know, feel free to ask and I will definitely answer them. So I don't know if y'all know this, but English is a dominant language in the world, but it's not a dominant language here in Turkey. So there's not really people here that speak English, and so I feel like that is a big part of my, like, that's a big challenge for me when it comes to adjusting, because I can't communicate with people if he's not here with me. Yes, I am learning Turkish, and I've been learning Turkish since I left, but Turkish is very far off from English, and it's gonna take a while for me to just become conversational to the point where I can just speak with somebody like you know, without a translator. So I feel like a part of me adjusting is kind of hard because I can't socialize, and I'm a very social person. I love talking. I talk all the time. And I also don't want my boyfriend to be a translator to me for everything that I want to say or do, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's a part of like that's a big challenge for me right now. But I have been making the effort to sit down and learn and study Turkish every single day, as well as not being shy and practicing the language when I'm out. I'm making it a practice every day to speak what I know instead of being shy or being discouraged because it's a hard language or whatever. Like, I'm just doing the best that I can, and like I said, giving myself grace and taking it day by day. When it comes to the emotional aspect of this new life that I have, some days I feel like I'm floating in the clouds and in heaven, and some days I do feel kind of overwhelmed, not because I'm homesick or like something's missing or anything, but I feel like this just comes with being in a new environment and just everything around you that you're not familiar with. Like, this feels like home to me, but also it's so different. Like, sometimes I'll get overstimulated because the whole day we're out around people and everybody's just speaking Turkish and I don't understand what's going on, or like just stuff like that, like things that are just so different for me. Okay, I'm done yapping for the day. I just want to say that from now on, I will be incorporating way more videos of just me and myself, and just sitting down with y'all and showing y'all like my world instead of the world that I'm sharing. Like, I'll definitely work on doing that more. It's just sometimes y'all are gonna see a lot of me and my boyfriend because we do live together, and then when we're out in the world, we are together, and like, I don't know, we're both experiencing the same things at the same time. I'm gonna definitely, like I said, incorporate more like solo vlogs, but I can't like escape him. So y'all will be seeing us and our adventures too. But today, like I said, I'm about to go down to the cafe and just get some fresh air and have some me time. I will see y'all in the next video. Cut on your post notifications so you can see my new uploads, like my new videos and things like that. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and thank y'all for being a part of this journey with me. I will see y'all later. Bye.